Bodam chain Kennedy. The Kennedy James was Bodam on one. Bodam Kennedy at Japan is a blackmailer. October 2nd, 2023. I'm telling you, Japan needs prayers and needs to see a psychologist. Aduma Kubefi. Or say Kennedy Japan young pie bo. One way go psychologist. The Kennedy are Bodam. But you are the other son, man. And the Mima, the MPP, they are not serious to break the 8. Man for my dinner time. I'm finding Yashi. If you cross it, Papa, young pie bo. Just said the psychiatric hospital. Psychiatric, so they are but down for Mama Jimuka, and they are doing Mokono. He is part of the campaign team. Obi this our Kumsi, was what Bodam Chain Kennedy. Kennedy did the MP for them, or parents as a Kennedy be MP for almost 20 years, or making any intellectual debate that only foolish comments in Kwano make on some bastard did Kennedy attempt. These are the people, they are going to be key actors of the new patriotic party campaign in election 2024.
Abusia for Makwaba, I say a solid TV, Mr. Jibre, Natrans and Yambon Como, and then send me brave fee, and some my edebano, a mood. Nina and say the new patriotic party led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the National Executive Council, or Matanase, AGDB a two. So, I'm never boa, Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what to prosecute a successful 2024 campaign. Now, a dean. Why na call him? Why na head why? Na why na head him? Abusuafo. Franco the hater Barbe camera. Before then, no make I will say, I say a solid TV. Me say the hun komo eche wa downfall. The hun komo eche unuya. The hun komo eche oyere. The hun komo eche ukunu. Na subscribe to the channel. Na share link na hun hiya pa. Ya like the page. Your comments no. Ya welcome no. In good faith. Ya beje brand ya can edi amamu. Me chamo me ba Franco the hater Barbe camera. Mr. Subscribe to the channel. Ne di hun komo extra foforo. Kai wadofo se a solid TV. E brand du wa mo konkohwe. Na mesra mo number bi gu TV na se. Wo ye Ghana ni awo akwantu. Wani gye se ye ne wodi kedi o hene Japan hun komo a. Chat here, sa number no. Your platform, a common platform, Ken's diaspora. Omugu. Or your bar, ye didi, ye nom, ye journey, Kennedy or in Japan. Make I will say, and Nejuma Dirina, if we can studio, ewo Ghana. Medin the Shaibula CC. Franco the Hita, Franco.
See you,
Akwaba.
Major Sobos.
Now where?
Onyamiadum.
Another here where your pa.
Oh, yeah, nah. There's a my na me.
It's a Maria and the Coba Murea, no.
Say me try me shadow see. Papaya. On a mijinidi. Nipa ba kwa mijinidi wi ase pa. Ti bi obi a mamenchiano. Na Shaibu mamenchiano.
Mamenchia will name say Frank.
Yeah.
Frank.
One also Chicago. Yeah. Mamenchiano.
And Abrante bi and me chat was so Zimbabwe.
How can
and about also Monrovia.
Okay.
And I'm not probably UK, Italy for. In fact, but previously, I near what traditional radio so called people were not watching us from those places and they are watching it by the power of solid TV. Now solid TV, so I solid TV because of your viewers. Or mona you link mama no more share notification and no more call it on man for say solid TV abba. And you know, you're doing nothing.
So, me no mase. Na me nchana na tachi o Chadom the first. Trafo hene of Kwamankas Odompo traditional area. And also US of A.
Okay.
Na me nchana. Na me nchana Mr. Otopa so UK.
Okay.
Papa ya this one do a shadow see you.
Yeah.
And to man nchana kore nyehe.
Papa ya de no.
Me no one finish.
Papa ya de no. Ese akwa bi na onye aduane.
Okay.
De bia ya na obom pae. Na okotwro mpae bo no. Ebo dan. Onye de osinyame.
Me wan kasa hwe. Ti papa ya de hu kra.
Yeah. Dan na nchia de ya twra bo.
Ya twra bo. Ya twra bo. Ma me nchana Mr. Jude Davis.
Sure.
Ewo US of A. Franco so nim so wachi ya.
Yeah.
Ma me nya yi da bia me di me nya bo so we rapid wo so nyane. Eno no me chat here. But din ba na a blessing. And you be obi a mention. Say ma me nchi obi bia. Ma me nchi obi bia. Da bia me kasa it is an honor and a privilege to be on this particular show. See, boss, we are in to render service.
Yeah.
Maba.
When me person before me come message no so but me per se me ya ade we
Okay.
yambo you hear Ken Group International na Mr. Jomo Denver Colorado so Mr. Eric Sim France George Austria and afin so Abensu UK Abraham Maryland USA and Achibo nso UK and afin so no Aj Kenneth Antwi nso France and your sister Joa New York Abed Italy Alex Jomo UK Alex Germany, Alex Italy, your Alex New York, your Miamunia Amankwa, Christopher also US of A, your Amoako Austria, Asareba for Italy, Ayim Morovia, Belgium for Egum Benedicta, Miniaba Benedicta. In fact, Oware Greece ni, and Betty Anderson, Nipa, the last person I'm okay for join the platform. Your friend Betty Anderson New Jersey, and Abraco US of A, your bright. Ekuoko sapo Germany. Hey, bright ekuoko sapo. Bright ekuoko sapo. Was say or watch David mo.
Oh, fine, I mean, Chairman.
Bright ekuoko sapo so watch them. And bright Dubai, Clement Achampo Finland, Collins Kwajo Argentina.
Hey,
Argentina.
South America.
Mexico.
Hey, what do you
And Douglas Canada. And Mr. Tua UK. And Benizapia Switzerland. And Efua, that is a friend Lucinda Efua or a medical doctor North Carolina. And Ellen Amo Mensa and so UK. Emmanuel Ade and so South Africa. Yeah. Emmanuel Akrasi Chicago. Okay. Enoch California. Okay. Evans so use and me person me this year and watching met was our subsequent video. Your Ben see a person I acknowledge or more Ken's diaspora forum. Yɛbɛba Ken's Ken national campaign for so ne yɛakyia Ken adɔfo a ɔmo Ghana ha nyina all the former campaigns coordinator for Honorable Ken the various regions, all the constituency campaign coordinators, all the satellite group Mamichia Ike Ohene Kofi Safo ɛne Brefo Jarvis Ohemim yɛakyia obi bia megye brɛ da bia me ba yɛbɛ obi bia ɔsɛ yɛ acknowledge no yɛkyerɛ appreciation to n'adwuma a yɛma bia no yɛbɛrɛ ka abusuafo sɛ bɛm ka me sɛ ha sɛ ɛyɛ Ken studio channel we the project Honorable Ken Kwame Kompeko apart from no MPP yɛbɛka ho asɛm NDC yɛbɛka ho asɛm CPP yɛbɛka ho asɛm na nsɛm sɛ manfo be sɛ yɛ descend on the MPP NDC for mo tencha asɛm mo bom nsɛm na da yɛbɛtwa fo mo fikyi no na mo deɛ mo load no da yɛbɛyi egu ahwe a kuro yɛ betum yɛpɛ sɛ yɛma Ghana fo to aba ɔmo to aba pa ana yɛpɛ sɛ MPP before ko sɛ mo babɛda yɛase yɛ mo ma hu loopholes a ɛwɔ system no mu loopholes a ɛwɔ amamu no loopholes a ɛwɔ campaign no mu motimi ayɛ hyehyɛ pa atma break it no yɛni ha sɛ yɛbɛ run MPP down we are still MPP but can the Japan first me say we are still MPP but can the Japan first Franco
see you
me person mo call message in so
okay
but before then no the MP before my master my because a campaign more dada various campaign team no
me kai say run who say the surname
yeah
and after some we sports I had a series of meetings
yeah
we and I'm who say the surname and I glanced through them
okay
or if you give me an opportunity I'll go into it I'll go into it
but mama call about message in ebimra abusia for messages from our previous video near label say Ken has no candidate for the running mates and President Akufo-Addo reshuffles for Ghana but not for himself. Was it we say free or say Usu Junior? Was it the current leadership of MPP led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and BAWUMIA together with Chairman Sabunsu are very wicked and ungrateful people, and they will blah 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 blah. They will suffer the consequence. And I will so is it for Okra? I said Nana Addo and his true character. He deceived us. Okay. Obi say and the dean did Frank Afo or say, Mr. Man, you are talking sense. You should okay. Or say we are talking sense and we are talking sense. Or say it doesn't matter who becomes BAWUMIA running mate. Still lose they will perform abysmal. And I will say no Ken, no vote. And Mrs. Elizabeth was say no Ken, no vote. Jennifer Boafo, and so at the Akuma to apa, Jennifer, yes, the Akuma, kind Asia, your dopa. And as Same Mafo or say, you guys need to be on a two all the time. Keep it up, you guys, but please, no Ken, no vote, case closed. The Prince from Pong. And Dr. Yao Aduchun should be the man for the vice presidential candidate. Both are vision leaders. I say we need Keno Yadase. And Mary at Japan say Shaibu and Franco. I'm watching you live from Virginia. Love you guys. Franco analysis is the best and truthful. Franco, thank God you are doing well. I say no Ken, no vote. Period. Ghana first. We say so if we is it okay. Who didn't hear? And Mami Yao say it look like Ghanaians really don't like and are not ready for change and to change. It is only those who have traveled outside Ghana are sort of calling for the change because we see their system working. Okay. Mame Mary Yabon said you are doing a good job. Shaibu. Or he called me Wahabu, but please, Mary, my name is Shaibu. Was it Shaibu and Franco? God bless you. I'm watching you from Berlin, Germany. Honorable Ken is the next president. Mame, are you on the platform? If you're not on the platform, get us informed so that we can add you. Okay. And Linda Boateng was say they will break the 1,000, not 8. And I say Linda Boateng was say what you like from UK is very true. Africans, we have infinity for corrupt people. Please, if no can vote for Chief Alan, movement for all the way. Okay, that's it. I'll say if you have something new to do it now before November or December election. Don't wait for you to be elected into office before you can fix the mess. Okay. Yemfansiana yenko but minim say messa ba in between the program na masa abebo mahu akwasi mensa ede wa ha meba bekin kan bebre message Simon so de wa ha bebre ba bekin kan ya Franco.
Yes, you.
Osha MPP amanyekuo no ede krata tentententen ede aba abonten na o ma asema mo kan say yade a omo ati campaign team bia omba be ma bada be campaign team abo krata na omde ba na minim say ayi de beto Austin beto na mo hwe was say New Patriotic Party constitute national campaign committee. Was say the New Patriotic Party NPP at its National Executive Committee and National Council meeting held on Monday, February 19, 2024, approved a proposal structure for the party 2024 national campaign and appointed some individuals to serve on the various national campaign committee. Was say a National Campaign Coordinating Council (NCCC), which shall oversee the work of other committees, shall be chaired by the 2024 presidential candidate and assisted by the vice presidential candidate. The national chairman, general secretary, and the regional chairperson shall also serve as the National Campaign Coordinating Committee. Me ohwe baabi a me say the campaign advisory committee na ho say ana me hu nipa baako a I've been touched, that is His Excellency John Ajekum Kufuor. But adwuma no yan na do beja and be His Excellency na Dankwa Akufo-Addo, all members of the National Council of Elders, retired Honorable Frederick Blee, Madam Elizabeth Ohene, Reverend Joyce Aye, and His Honorable Akusia Freeman Opare Ose. And when I break down your campaign operations or and I feel so obanso your start campaign communication directorate or your research directorate, members of finance and fundraising, legal directorate, and diplomatic liaisons, and your campaign management, your electoral affairs, okay, and your senior campaign aides, okay, and your campaign communication. That's all coordinators. And to hear or much I would 6 or something or maybe a prosecutor in the first place. I don't know who they say.
First of all, Mama Chobi be our hair now. Shaibu, and run I was sending man around by 8:39, ho baby.
Okay.
And after series of meetings, I have to go through. Me who you know. I said to myself, the MPP, they are not serious.
Are they?
I'm telling you.
Maybe Franco, I said MPP, I didn't mean
Oh, I've been said, you know, I'm a staunch MPP member. You know me.
Yeah.
Me, Anya Rekran, I've always been in a position talking or speaking for the New Patriotic
Party. Former Tescom communication director.
Yes. I overstand this one. I'm one person, even on radio. Those I do sports and politics, you know. Almost every opportunity that I get, I try to preach the NPP. I say good things about the NPP. But Shaibu,
other in politics, we said the message I should let you through, I'll let you through. But other than in politics, so what NDC, then this year had said, okay, you're so NDC.
Oh, yes.
OMP, NPP, I said, okay, but I'm free like a sad, I didn't any panic. Can also more identify them.
And I'm excited to be a Samikasavi. And it may be MPP. Me, I get numerous, of course, from big men from the MPP. If they watch your video, if you're more share, we are, oh, Franco, as I will kind of please tone down. Where's I will punch you too much. Then I tell them, go into your closet, lock your door. Now, if I'm saying about 10 things, emu 8 year no cry, I say no cry. Shabu, I make one emu 8.
Because
I just want to say something. I'm not even perfect. Maybe about 10 things that I will say. Emu 8 year no cry, I say munya no cry. That is what I want the MPP to look at. Shabu, if you look at how the New Patriotic Party has really suffered, I come out first of all, winning power in 2016. And if you look at the performance rate of Akufo-Addo Amamuo and the MPP party, the kind of abysmal performance from them, I look at into their face and I laugh. I said, they are not serious. Breaking the 8, and now the K12. The word breaking the 8. Since 1992, the Fourth Republic, J.J. Wallace wanted to break the 8 when to me. J. Kufuor, upon the numerous works that J. Kufuor Yen Nkrumah still wanted to break the 8 when to me. Johnny Vance, Atama John Dramani Mahama breaking the 8. Now the Danko Akufo-Addo Nyankopon Ayewa Adom also form more to do more. The second time of Akufo-Addo, look at the kind of things they cause. And me kind of clear. And I can't say my control. There be a catch or say there's only one politician in Ghana. No matter say you want MPP or NDC. Assemblers work as about any new objective or any candidate opinion, but he also Ghana first and he talks about the truth. The truth is always a better pill. And to kind of carry children to the parano yaka or contingency deal because as my friend Kwakena, the workers may no credit. Shaibu, me and I was sending less than a man. I glanced to them and I laughed. And I said to myself, say, MPP1, the word reconciliation, I know catch and say they wanted to do reconciliation. They are not serious about reconciliation. They are not serious about unity. And they don't want to break the 8.
What's that?
Me say, reconciliation, they are not serious about it. Unity, they are not serious about it. And they are not ready to break the 8. Hey, what they are doing. Shaibu.
But without reconciliation, how are they going to break the 8?
And in your no.
Without unity.
And in your no. I'm going to tell you something. In 1998, J. Kufuor and a winning abano, it was Sunyane. Or then another Danko Akufo-Addo, and Obasan is Akufo-Addo game with close contest here, but still J. Kufuor won the elections. It was surprising. So if you look at J. Kufuor after winning the elections, among four Kwanamunka J. Kufuor campaign team, he brought them on board, making sure that there will be unity in the New Patriotic Party. And then you are the Kufuor.
The Kufuor never supported J. Kufuor.
The often be almost had you. The often be almost had you. Hilda is a notorious liar. Where ex-president Kufuor's brother, where the 16th of September 2014, now at 6:44 microsecond PM. Now listen to what went on. Or say, Dr. Kwame Kufuor, former Minister of Defense and brother of ex-president Kufuor, has sided on Hilda Addo, the Ashanti regional spokesperson for Alan Chamati, saying she is a liar. When also with a lie with a mindset to create confusion in the Kufuor's president of family, as well as MPP fraternity. Now listen to what the woman said. Mama say, elections a course our Sunyane in 1998. Open it bako between Nimia. Whereby Nimia didn't stop for common and not Danko Akufo-Addo. It was
at the Kufuor campaign and
yes, by Hilda Addo. Whether it's true or not, I'm not there. I don't tell me. But Hilda Addo has been consistent on this particular matter. What say, J. Kufuor, and Nimia Addo Kufuor, Mame Bakuba, Papa Bakubano. A do some more campaign and making sure that J. Kufuor should be the flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party in 1998. What say Addo Kufuor was supported and Danko Akufo-Addo? Yes, Mojabako. So me, I don't have issues with it. Many issues with it. Utie Kennedy. Kennedy say already says Samuel. Samuel could belong to the baby already BAWUMIA, but he was able to conduct himself well. When I first saw the casa or the one need the map.
He doesn't insult.
No, Obama is a Federal Wari. So Federal Wari. Oh no, never Bawumia na ekọ na eba. Oh ntisa Fredwari Ben and what did Yatepo. Now if you look at 1998, amount for bikwa na omo support already did J Kufuor. After the election, J Kufuor brought them on board.
Kwame Japan is
Number one. Papa near friend G Blanson, or be mayor for Accra.
Yeah.
No account Adokufo, no account by me friend held Ado. And another don't Kufuor, so no account. But if you look at no right friend J Kufuor, he brought them to board. He brought them together at that time. The campaign coordinator and the campaign chairman, J Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at J Kufuor, he was thinking about unity, unifier. He even went outside the jurisdiction. Some smaller parties, he even brought them on board. It makes sure that they can wrestle power against the National Democratic Congress. When J Kufuor became the president of the Republic of Ghana, look at the kind of positions or the man Kufuor, they even fight against him.
Yeah.
Obi said in Kufuor or a minister for defense. They joined minister for defense in no matter say be ojitum say be training some time ago. Ghana 20 bomb in action is up so be kwa just so can find so answer.
Yeah.
And him na born ho ban. Adodan Kufuor foreign affairs minister or be attorney general or be minister for justice. Look at the kind of portfolios that J Kufuor them all. Kwabena Japan, non-yes spokesperson, campaign coordinator. Everybody did another Dan Kufuor. He was executive press secretary of J Kufuor. Yeah. Or he gave them bigger portfolios, bigger positions.
Because
yes, because he was thinking about unity. Making sure they him, not a new patriotic project fall into a podium. Because if a campaign team, and you don't campaign, no. Oh, yeah, Manford also help you. So no matter the difference, of course, so internal elections, no. Now we have gone beyond that. So we should push forward and make sure that we can win power in 2000. And eventually MPP won power. And look at the kind of portfolios you gave it to them. NPP, almost year repeated there be in 2008. There be only a few more. I did in 2008. A bit yes, between Kenya compare Japan and Mahmoud Bawumia, my man Fabian Koso. I'll give you the history. See, in 2008, after so much trouble with Legon we I'm winning a bano, your friends and another Kufuor one winning a bano. I'll write a friend and Chamantica said there be a bread. Miniano, I'm sacrificing myself for you as a brother. The kind what promised me say maybe be DHT. Because J Kufuor promised you in 1998. I can't just say come where you will follow. And he said the same thing to Randy D at Alan Kwajocha. Shaibutie. You know. Nana Dan Kufuor wanted to be smart. Listen to me carefully. Wanted to be smart. The campaign team, no, or more on the 13th of March 2008. Okay. Now, of assembly 23 members as campaign team. Adeba Kufuor was too strategic and too tactical and said, none past 17 and a person made a flag graph for the New Patriotic Party. He brought all the 16 people on board. Okay. All the 16 people on board. Edubashan is Dan Boche, or an electoral affairs manager, Obisa Hackman, fundraising. Alan Kwajocha identify groups. The enter this opposition in the man and they say, if you look at campaign course in 2007, Legon, before the kind of resources and the kind of connections and Alan Kwajocha and how was able to wrestle with the friend Danado Kufuor and how was able to get a lot of resources. That was the why name by Alan Cass by because if you look at Kufuor show how society big institutions are from Hona, they need to know. So the more the Alan Kwajocha he can raise a lot of resources for you. On the 13th of March, and I body din so Baba can as a campaign team. Alan make it some a certain statement. Now what day Alan say what Akufo was launching his campaign team. Ya to yourself bia. Surprisingly, not going to crash about your campaign, you buy launching campaign team. Or what or your friend's office. You know who's a national TV. Abatos I'm about launching MPP national campaign team. Surprisingly, and it came to us a shock and mirage. To a point, he said, MC Nikas, if you look at all the aspirants or Moko, and Omuni now, but Nippon had Alan Kwajocha because we're too quiet.
Could this be true?
Alan said it.
Because MPP launching campaign.
Alan said I didn't say
media adverse, social.
Alan said it, I didn't say it. Okay. And Alan carry, you know. Mengizo Biaba Bonchaba Casa, some Alan can throw. And Alan even gave an example. Was say the MC said it. MC now no your program or host programs Obiawa ha one ko fia praku ha we ha Alan Kwajocha Mantini were too kwa manone. He created a certain impression that Alan doesn't use unity. He's not a unifier. But Alan sacrificed himself, sacrificed his supporters in making sure I'm making sure Akufo Addo the flag for the New Patriotic Party. Surprisingly, Yabodino on the 13th of March, na Thursday, and this is the campaign team of the New Patriotic Party. Surprisingly, on the 17th of April 2008, Alan Kwajocha resigns from the New Patriotic Party.
Attempted to resign.
So resign, you say attempted to, you say, who attempt this over kill you, you kill the person.
Yeah.
And if you look at Alan Kwadwo Chemantia, and 1 month, 4 days, he offloaded himself from the New Patriotic Party campaign team. Eventually, it affected the New Patriotic Party ahead of elections 2008. A group of this forecast said there's no unity in the MPP camp. Because if you look at no man and Koswa, and then first any point or toss you bring the person on Monan Kasani Public to Nenako. A group of answer and call for more supporters and sympathizers to him. If you look at the Kufa, the more you are more they are verifying, chastising them, and they are pulling out from the race. Okay.
Yeah.
And it tells you that it affected the New Patriotic Party. In 2012, MPP before formed a 35-member campaign team. 35-member campaign team, Jacob Chabilanti. He was the campaign coordinator, campaign manager for J. Kufuor in 2000 and 2004. And J. Kufuor was able to go 2 terms. He was the campaign coordinator. Mark Manu, Fred Oware, Chairman Sabonsumu. Campaign manager was Boacheja in 2012.
Yeah.
NPP didn't win the elections. Yeah. But at that time, no one said any personality.
Yeah.
Those are not ABA.
Form. Yeah, but
yes. At that time, when nobody said, I don't have a cancer and be no Alan, when you don't have a cabin, but it was so deep, so serious like this. And eventually the MPP couldn't win. In 2016, they formed a committee, and the committee, it was a form on the 19th of December 2015. If you look at 2012, it was on the 1st July 2011. So I'm listening to this. In 2016, McMahon was a campaign manager. Dan Botwe, or no ever year chief strategist. Boacheja ko be a policy advisor. Nana Komia be a communication. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. A luxurious, a malfortune, a kono. These are people, we call them crème de la crème. They not crème de la crème. They're not the nitty-gritty about the politics. Okay. These are people, when it comes to politics action, a friend say, Shaibu Omo. Won't me can't to be Peter McMahon. He has been a former national chairman for the New Patriotic Party. And when it comes to elections, he's a chief strategist.
Yeah, election strategist.
Won't me undermine him? He was there. Then what NPP, after some continental fear for a longer period, things were tough for them. He was the general secretary for the party, and they were able to make sure they win the elections in 2000.
And I started Damboche and Cobra Japan. On my penny could form me a share that Domoko Abuji could train me for in terms of elections.
I'm telling you.
Every day, be a strong woman, Damboche and a Cobra Japan
always is either strong.
Yes.
My character said in 2000, the BBC for a documentary, go and watch it. A do baby or ne, me, papa, or be deputy minister, Chrono Kaka said, Kumasi, as you Kokwasini, Kurasini, Kobia Champon. They were in the strong.
Yeah. Was it a Pieba? Was it that I correct Japan Pieba?
And I want to documentary now. So it means to say, look at the kind of managers that Akufo-Addo brought on board. Who will be the Peter McMahon, who are Damboche, chief strategist, who are Boacheja, policy advisor, who are Nana Komia. Look at Nana Komia when he was the communication director for the New Patriotic Party ahead of elections 2016.
But these people are still around.
Maybe na Akono, na Efe, because they brought everybody on board. No matter say there are Alan Bewo issues, but Alan did serious campaign for the NPP in 2016. Who also sacrificed in making sure that Akufo-Addo should be the president in 2016. Alan Kwadwo Chemantia was part. Shaibu. If you look at that is why I have the problem. And you see, yes, the NPP party should sit down critically. They should do empirical research as to how things will go into election 2024. On November 4th. Open baby backroom did say the Kenya company one vote to cry near the national headquarters of the New Patriotic Party.
Yeah.
Onya 133, but me 254. Let's not forget, Kenya Compre Kwa Japan, more national headquarters. They've seen what Kenya Compre Kwa Japan has done for the New Patriotic Party.
Yeah.
Always I say it. Since 1992, Obi within the company $3 million. Ekosia wa. In within 8 years with an interest, million fee. Or to me more than the $300,000. Party now to Kaisa Anoman. He is able to give them 747 cars. Or to more bags 9,000. In 2008, in runoff, Kenya Compre Kwa Japan gave the NPP $2 million. Yeah. I'm giving you a lot of instances. In 2016-2020, every constituency 10,000 Ghana cedis. Tamale Conference in 2014, when things were difficult for the New Patriotic Party, and as I don't count some on a regional basis. And if you listen to what Kenya Compre Kwa Japan say, the spirit and the tradition of the New Patriotic Party will be departed.
Yeah.
And there be party in front of They have to come together, build resources, go into their own consolidated fund or coffers, pick money, and go and do elections. Whereby Paul Afoko becomes the next chairman. Kwabena Japan, any over your friend said John Bod Mbabe organize and our positions. Now, if you look at names about Montia, the NPP, they are not serious about reconciliation. One, they are not serious about unity, and they are not ready to break the eight. Per this name to be a
Are they?
Chaibu, if you look at elections, of course, on November 4th. Before November 4th, Super Delegates Conference, Mamen kind of control. Me, I'm tell you, now you say, clear compare could better so 10.
Yeah.
Super Delegates. Now you say, John, your friend is saying, Mamu Baumia, because all the establishment and the Jubilee House people, and if you look at ministers, they cabinet ministers, they CEOs, and no one more by me, I could follow, can one fast or project Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I knew about me, that was the Super Delegates. Now, surprisingly, Canadian Compare Japan comes into the second position. And I said to myself, so, no, never ever underestimate this man. Shaibu, if you look at Jay Kufwa in 1998, time or winning year, he brought another down Akufo-Addo because Akufo-Addo did second.
Yeah.
Because when you say Akufo-Addo control a ledger base, those are not winning. He also control a ledger base. So that's what he paved that. It will go down to his people. And baby, I don't say, now no crime them home about came for him. Say, Momo Daniel two lawyer, and if you guys take a decision, and found will be come against us.
Kaka,
oh yes,
can I hit out for the
Kaka Papa ya more and ya more mom can. And if you listen, yes, if I glance through the amount for car, Moya Sanko for now, Mojitum say, Momo Daniel, and if you vilify and chastise or chant the person, you go after the person. No matter about the party,
I said, yeah, yeah, MP before.
Yes.
You believe in say a co-election. Yeah, the election should be fair.
Yes, free and fair.
There should be an intimidation.
Okay.
MPP a very democratic party.
Okay.
But MPP na yehunu sisiano. Na na do asem.
Shaibu.
Nti ama yaudi.
Shaibu, listen to this. If you look at 1998, 2008, the kind of campaign among 4 years, when it was internal elections, it was more civilized, more respectful, more disciplined, and there was love.
Yeah.
So about 2 years and internal elections in the new patriotic party, 1998, 2008, those will be frictions, but they don't vilify and chastise the individual. And the J.K. and then another Dan Akufo-Addo might even have a little bit of friction, but really he knows how to talk to him. Who take another Dan Akufo-Addo say after the election, J.K. drove into his house. He talked to him and says, "Miniano become home, young Koyajma, near winning power, ya winning power, maybe Soresa may call you take over."
Yeah.
There's been reconciliation.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm telling you this. Now that you're two baby. Say me who pictures are already did Dr. Mahmoud Baumia money for the while more. Remember, I want you to be honest with me. Be honest and truthful. Some means was it successful? Was it fruitful?
The entire years as when fruitfulness. Yes, let me give an example.
Okay.
Or say in 2000 and
yes,
in 1998.
Yes.
J.K. catch and another say me kwa.
Yes.
Unabeba.
Yes.
Ampa J.K. another by.
No correct.
Nanado promise Baumia Alan say
yes.
Me kwa na ba.
Yes.
All Babako chinchim delegations or chinchim other spans at the Baumia.
Okay.
So we don't trust Baumia.
Oh, okay.
Nti Baumia so tim me can check and say be support me kwa na beba because the papa tie no
yes.
And
at the end of the that's why I'm telling you breaking the 8 is difficult. Now Kenya Compre Japan controls 1/3 of the new patriotic party.
Is that correct, bro? Sir?
Per elections on November 14. If you look at figures now, Kenya around 76,000.
Yeah.
On your 37.14% or something.
Yeah, for what?
Yes, but I'm also 61 point something percent.
Yeah.
So if you look at Kenya Compre Japan, he is the only candidate. And now I'm so no can no vote.
No.
Whether the person is an NPP person or is an NDC person, whether the person is a floating voter or not. And if you look at Kenya Compre Japan, as well me say the Fourth Republic. Open a lot of campaigns for a lot of individuals. I'm going to have the MPI. Never underestimate Kenya Compre Japan. In Okopem Miankasami Krum, Atabu. Never profit Atabu. Now Atabu in 2016, since the Fourth Republic, it was difficult for the new patriotic party to win power. And Atabu Amantin constituency. Kenya Compre Japan, as late as 2 a.m. now I'm putting a whole chain. Obe General Catcher confirm I'll win power for you. And eventually, I know the kind of operations and the kind of things financially. He became the member of parliament for Atabu Amantin constituency. In other jurisdictions, I can the quote we call campaign. Shaibu. Na no ada mo ye campaign. Mo kopia mo kentampo. Meboa.
Yeah.
So kentampo south.
Yeah.
E ho na kidi a compare kwa Japan the conditional statement bi bai. Se ade ba kwa ya ne ya. Na ha no. E se MPP for ne to mpanyfo ne to. Na de ekoso se ye nyina ye ne abra ye campaign. Was say you can decide to go to Bawumia. You can decide to go to Adenimu. But when your campaign as a king, no any problem. But so I want you so person descend so into the gutters and descend so low to him and he insult him. So how do you now be the on to me find you?
A brand national executive, yes. National council.
And my actual say
can Casape, national council.
Bawumia for yes. I not campaign more so can a be show down. Yes, so I'm party office. Said there's this party come to make he goes and he walks free. He is able to convince them as to why you'll be able to make us assembly. Shaibu, if you want to break the eight, if you want unity, there are some names and yes, what the bassa committee will cry.
About maybe almost who say we will never break it.
Why more? Shaibu, you see campaign manager and campaign management. One down. Frederick Operanza. I'm going to tell you some things about this particular man. This particular man should not be trusted. This particular man should not be trusted. Kedi a compare kwa Japan. Tama e ban the teams up so by the flag bearer for the new patriotic party. Shaibu na wo hobi. Kano krechi obi a Operanza mo fra na so man frɛ.
Odo na buy.
Mo kra de man frɛ. Oba na o sese.
Oba oni na ye retreat.
E na o sese.
Na o say ye man 1 billion man land cruiser. Na on be boa campaign on abo say onko. He would prefer giving that money to the delegates.
To the delegates. Now if you look at Frederick Operanza, this one person I know your MP for Sumu for 4 terms.
Yes.
16 years.
Yeah.
Shabu, June 21st, 2020. Already Obi Krabeka say he wasn't known else. He was an educationist.
Yeah.
They did the Kodja Sante. That was the first time in 2000 and 2020 or also people to become the parliamentary candidate for the NPP. Shabu T. Yeah, 2 abani we. Papa American as Shabu, onya 394. TB 394. Our Paransa enya 272. The vote difference between Sa Papa and Paransa was 122. Credia compare kwa Japan is the only parliamentarian. Or maybe I not catch us abano on kobi. Nana him for any paying fast raban and Jagansa Massa. You are going to rescind your decision. If you don't know, go and check in 2017. Time MPP winning Abaniwe, I him for a free central region. Go straight into the jubilee house to tell a Kufa to say, or no person already being any Canadian compare kwa Japan to hold a ministerial position. And Kennedy told them say he's not ready for it. Let me tell you one thing. If you don't know this, Kennedy compare kwa Japan is a selfless leader. I'm repeating it again. Open nipa bako or yes selfless or what sacrifice no do nipa ho no kan nipa e Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Kennedy compare kwa Japan and can so ye cabinet minister na nana dan Kwaku Fado. If you don't know, the position as minister for transport no dem Kwaku Asiama. They make count your America me boy you come and tell me I'm lying. It is a known fact.
And that's all the revelations.
I'm telling you so many things. Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Now not dan Kwaku Fado wanted him to be the minister for transport. Canadian compare Japan has a say in the new patriotic party. So when it comes to appointment of ministers and other sectors, they make consultation to go and ask how she became minister for fisheries. And Canadian compare Japan. When it comes to this kind of stuff, and Koyobi and Kobeka so be some minister nafa. Was it there be? Many any question of a central region of Dunkwa ho baby. And it's hard among fanning no making sure so be minister and then he's a cabinet minister. This tells about a selfless leader. And if you look at Canada, he's the only person in Central Region. In Ghana, because on Kobe, Nana him for Fonia Besama Salbeco. Now, the woman and Nikampa, no corporate flag bearer, she pin and cocoa MPs and commercial Manaco.
After I said, you cannot because I was Sandra.
Shall we make what I say? So, if you look at Paransa, on one Casani constituency, what transfer for 16 years, one will come more constituency in the home by. Canada has been an MP from 2000, ever since 2024, 24 years, 10 years. This man, or cast one crab and say Panacho, or Paransa to whom for 16 years, or be quiet about catches yen nimno, and the day at the Quadas and Tababetuno. And if you look at already the Paransa on one constituency, our delegates new 1,000. And 1,000, he couldn't manage to win.
He could manage national campaign.
Now, or Paransa lose you know, or Tanasi one them Dean was or make my the general secretary for the new patriotic party. And yes, I the young Korean Kotwaban. And Paransa started to TC him, so a general secretary for the new patriotic party. Now, they caught by one claim. Across Post Stadium. John Wadu, enya 2,524. Idris Musa Dodor for Musa Superior of Northern Ghana 104. Ajman Prempe enya 8. Justin Kodia enya 2,837, making him the general secretary. Frederick Oparansa onya 50. Say Mr. Onya 50. He is not known in the MPP. He is not known. He doesn't have influence in the MPP. That's why I make Canadian. Oyana years or pay the general secretary now one day. About almost on the 17th of July 2022. That's why I make it on 17th of July 2022 across for Yamaso. Or plans and my fans a campaign. No. So my campaign manager say campaign management be no campaign manager. Me say or plans Abnipa 5 from Wako general secretary. Or Pranza or no or also for one part of you could be 50 votes. 50 votes. When no manager no
Me say
one no campaign when you come manage to 100. Or Pranza on one campaign when you come manage to 100. And this is the man you want him to lead the campaign. The serious business activity of the New Patriotic Party in breaking the 8. Who has idea we are? He made some dummy statement about Kennedy accomplished quite Japan. And then Kennedy culture say. And Kofobu na some political podium no so na. He doesn't want to see them there because on no ba abufu woni mu no. E be asema person can be only go kasa asem. The best you get from me in doing campaign you might not get it. Me say bu me nya hypocrite. Say na say won mu so woni me wo problem. Say dem ka kire. Me mo hu say me wo problem. Me nya san comfort say Alan mo a always bia na ma twahye mu. Dabi. If you face me I will face you. Now listen to Paransa. Some dummy statements he made about Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Shaibu was say I will beat Ken at Japan and force him to sleep at 6 o'clock p.m. Oh, I'm telling you. Messasa make the phone be almost hard. So Franco say, or Paransa say, I will beat Ken at Japan, force him to sleep at 6 o'clock p.m. And not catch say, or Beko Kennedy compare kwa Japan constituency. If Kennedy is a man, Kennedy should come out. He's daring Kennedy. And I laugh. One Katan constituency, I will 1,000. One constituency, or be crying in politics, or be crying needing, I remember 2 was whom. No be one empty for 24 years. You make this kind of comments about it. One constituency. Or be an ahem for to make a patch of a corner stand called Twasono. Look at what you are saying. Saibu, listen to this. Or say 20 years in parliament. No intellectual debate, only foolish comments. Where are your parents? As one Kafa Kennedy compare kwa Japan. I'm going to tell you things for parents. Kafa Kennedy. It is very difficult for the New Patriotic Party to go for reconciliation from Kennedy if they are making the campaign manager, and it doesn't show the smartness of the New Patriotic Party leaders. TBM was say 20 years in parliament, no intellectual debate, only foolish comments. Where your parents? As one Kafa Kennedy compare kwa Japan. TBM. Where 20th of October 2023, Kennedy at Japan demanded $500 million contract from Mahmoud Bawumia annually. Was say, if you look at Kennedy compare kwa Japan, or do 2 so basic former Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwa, and I just said Afibiano, your man of $500 million US contract.
On the
28th of October 2003, Kennedy was contracted to attack Anas. Where are you running the opera answer? Listen to these 4 things I said about Kennedy compared to Japan. The Shaibu Papa Kennedy, Wabushani Kennedy. No be the Dick Kennedy attempt. Say Kennedy back parliament 20 years in Kenyans assembly. Tiasa make you Kennedy, a member of parliament from 2000 or say 20 years in parliament. No intellectual debate, only foolish comments.
I said the okay they say or come and chum ya to abana.
Shaibu, Abraba yebon. Wono ebia wono de ade chesempo won obi ya wadana say ya money panimus ade na won ya. If people doesn't recognize you, recognize your own self. If people doesn't respect you, respect your own self, and it will come back to hand them. And even no be na ya yi no Kennedy compare kwa Japan.
Say election ya kwa akeka o.
Was it
say a contest akeka.
Enti o kasa no adwene ho. O kasa no adwene ho say asema wo kan it goes through the veins of the person. Na asema wo kan nya no kra. How can you go to the president to go for reconciliation? And I told you since 1998, J.K.4 already and another Danko Kufado, because there was discipline, because there was love, because friction and they respected each other. What is this kind of nonsense and stupid comments? So the catch will be Papa be the MP for 20 years, 20 years not to parliament, 20 years on Kenyans assembly.
Okay.
How are you going to feel?
Okay.
Saibu, Sa come mommy, be away, mommy. What is her name? No, What's it? Say how I come to mind today.
Of the coastal belt. I'm saying the
Coastal belt. Coastal belt here, fan.
Coastal belt, and I'm saying part of Greater Accra, Western region, Central, and I feel so.
To be a popo
yeah, and the Pandu but before that,
okay.
My main board message need be a car so the emra. We say if you have something new to do, okay, but my kind of was saying a friend of mine took 20,000 as a delegate, but now he has spent them all in drinking sports. MPP delegates, most of them are blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that's it. We see every Kwesi Mensa eho, and we see so is it? I don't see the name well, but I see. Is it Kwajo Owusu? Kwajo Owusu, I say good evening, watching you live from Germany, Hamburg. Good work done. Okay, that's a part Kwajo Owusu, and I wish to say. Akufo-Addo has no respect for Ghanaians after being voted president. Miss Honorable Ken Oli, savior of Ghana. Okay, so dear. No, Akufo-Addo wants to take a revenge on Mahama in what happened in 2012. Okay, that's it. And also Kennedy, Japan, also Kennedy, Benedicta, this Sechima, also Kennedy, Japan. Yeah, that's it. And now can
yes. Now, if you look at how I come in,
yeah.
Penny position in my also coastal there,
coastal belt, coastal belt,
yeah. Open one person who's also ungrateful. Quite what fast one. If you look at this flag bearership race, and some Kafa can compare with Japan, then someone can fan and some yeah, it will be very difficult for them to also go to pen.
Okay.
Shaibu, if you look at how I come in,
okay,
on October 30th, 2023, exactly 6:21 p.m.
About our campaign coordinators, I say. Honorable Joseph Kujo, coordinator, identifiable groups, and Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsin, a coordinator, coastal zone, and your Honorable Nana Free you coordinator, middle belt zone, and your Honorable Dominic that defense minister, also your coordinator, northern zone.
Okay. Hawa Kumsin,
yeah,
one ungrateful person to carry a compare with Japan. I've told you to carry a compare with Japan. After so no sacrificing it there as a transport minister, he went there from central region, told Akufo-Addo to give my position. How I couldn't say, I would say that.
Yeah, because I'm saying, I call my penisa as son of baby man.
Yes,
because why from central region?
Yes,
and I criticize presidential initiative.
Yes,
man.
So if you look at Kennedy Akompre Japan, those he hails from the central region or drain a man for him. Maybe and he wants to push central for so will make money in your positions. How I couldn't say, yeah, some of Kennedy Akompre Japan. October 30th, 2023, now about 18:21, now about 6:21, 43 microsecond PM. Just more kind. Don't vote for Kennedy Akompre Japan because he insults NPP delegates. Was say Kennedy did the NPP delegates natem, and I did the NPP party natem. Say NPP party no, it's a foolish party, and he doesn't understand why he belongs to that party. I agree with him 2,000%. I'm catch the one. The reason why they say Kennedy Akompre Japan, and this was a leak tape, and a babble thing. Shaibu, the NPP was in opposition, and already you was for Eastern region. Called the Eastern Regional NPP communication team members and NPP faithfuls. And they were doing some meeting strategies. I'll make my boy. Yes, I'll make my winning power in 2016. Only a meeting you are in. Not a tape no appear bonte. I don't quite know some of them how to capture power from the NDC. Not bad bonte. Jabu, is it not foolish and stupid?
Yeah, more than foolish and stupid.
Because we are fighting for one cause. You near Brazil, per se, be as me call when you deal with. That Ben was a Chelsea in Manchester, Baba. Yes, Manchester for coach to them run strategies in place. Now players now can see leak information that Manchester Chelsea for. Meaning you are stupid.
Another players in about third, so not Chelsea player if you Manchester.
Abba. Meaning you are not serious. It go to a time MPP or more meeting even at the party headquarters, not the radio station no more. And I signed up with Kennedy because if you look at the kind of resources Kennedy do them, and I cannot pushing for the new patriotic party, many are doing 2,000%. Nippon or record with any MPP from yes, they are stupid and it's foolish. How I come to say, hey, Mama to Mama Kennedy. Or say, I'm mad than you, Kennedy Akompre Japan. But them chain Kennedy. The Kennedy James what put them on what put them chain.
What checking?
I bet check Kennedy so no BR. And this is a woman. And now na coastal belt. So campaign team, she's part of the campaign team.
On a coordinator.
Maybe I saw count.
On a codano.
Good. And you see, I look at them, then I laugh. Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Ne honya de no, the western region, the western north, and then central region.
Greater Accra.
Greater Accra. Don't forget it.
If you voter.
Shaibu. And voter, he gave them a close contest. Voter.
No, Ken, he won in, I'm saying, in 3 regions. Greater Accra.
Central
region.
Shaibu. And I want to build a point from it. You do the upper bit marking message.
I want to. I say a solid TV myself. Subscribe to the channel. Never notifications. No share link. No. Oh, Franco analysis no de bano. A chair or bapa and quine. A tough for my jita. Said a bay now miss and just subscribe to the channel. Now my car will say the won't come up. A chair were down for Unia. O yere Ukunu say. One subscribe to the Solid TV channel. When second notification share link no. Ma from Sekebi. At the passage Yemfa ensuma. At the passage sharing is caring.
Medasi, I have to go into archives and I'll bring it out for you. Shaibu, November 4th, 2023.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at voter region.
Yeah.
Kennedy won in voter region.
Yeah.
Kennedy enya 5,855.
Yeah.
But Menya 4,984.
Yeah.
Now when you go to Western. Kennedy compare kwa Japan 4,894. But Menya 7,465. Yeah. Western North Kennedy 2,354. But Menya 3,368. Now I want to go to Greater Accra for you. Greater Accra. Kennedy 17,282.
Yeah.
But Mia enya 19,002.
Yeah.
Now look at the coastal areas. Kennedy compare kwa Japan was given Bawumia a close contest.
Yeah.
A close contest. Now if you look at central region, Kennedy compare kwa Japan enya 10,822. But Mia 6,150. A child, if you look at coastal areas now, Kennedy compare kwa Japan is very strong in those areas.
And then because central region, almost is a Kennedy one.
Yeah, and I make up is their own.
And it's a Kennedy by MP and a president. Central region for the first time MP before said and your presidential candidate from
yes.
Not the Nipa. Now make us say what about Kwame Tua no or boss central region for Diego and maybe how
yes.
So
I want to build up anytime the NPP they are not serious. If you are serious, sir, you look at the stronghold of Kennedy compared with Japan. Opa says you need reconciliation. He can give you a person, and the person will make sure he will be lazy up in the center of the coastal belt for you. If you don't even appear on the public podium, where they can do NPP?
Yeah.
No matter everything, Kennedy will NPP. Kennedy will not wish the NPP should go to opposition. They make one I say, and the NPP are very smarter. Because you know that is a stronghold for Kennedy compared with Japan. Because voter a coastal area or we Greater Accra, he gave me a strong contest. Central region or we Western North, he gave you a strong contest. Western region, he gave him a strong contest. And meaning that, oh, you're that strong now coastal areas. You meet him and you talk to him.
But in fact, MP been paying for you decide what to do.
Yes.
But yes, party or party. Maybe that will come in.
And I make
for the coastal zone there.
And I make
cause MP.
And I make
she can't deliver.
Good. So, and I make sure no other listeners.
The zone, what do you mean deliver?
And another listeners, and because the end people sometimes look into their feed and laugh. And you're strategic. And you're strategic from a point of view.
Base.
And I make so me, a honor is not going to help the new patriotic party or para and sign number 1. How are commission number 2? I've given the figures and data. The third person, I mean, who's also come home and say NPP for us, when you serious, I am the Makubefi. Adama Kubefi, be a phone, not penny position, man. Oh, Shaibu, let's do intellectual analysis.
Adama Kubefi.
Me person will position, dear man.
Adama Kubefi. I am some other communication on you.
One am udam person will do okay. Now, be a man for those and your boss and it's probably
Adama Kubefi.
Good. Campaign Communication Director. Deputy. Adama Kubefi was a strong ally to Nana. Your friend say, Kenya compare with Japan. Kenya compare with Japan.
The media platform, man.
Oh, when I make a way. Kain City,
yeah.
Media, subset near Ash FM, Oman FM, Net 2, And open conference propagated the new patriotic party, even in opposition. They put their life together, sacrifice for the new patriotic party. I can't radio stations, any TV station in America wants it. It drew by boiling point, constant figure on the new patriotic party. It drew by became the Munya have to fight for it to become the acting communication director for the new patriotic party. Kennedy's Mama was idea we also me farmer, and I was surprised. Kennedy, I did you be okayo.
Yeah.
And Kennedy was explicit and sincere. I gave you this, I gave you that. But the hand minister said, "Become the only become you should not even insult me."
Yeah.
And Kennedy, baby, you be Kasabios want to meet TV station one. So Nuba Kuba Fimo Kwatan, the kind of comments they make about him are bad. Listen to this. If you listen to Adoma Kubefi, Shaibu, where you Tuesday, 18th of July 2023, your jealousy is revisiting, or see your jealousy and revisiting your hatred for BAWUMIA. 18th July.
Adoma Kubefi.
Do not person can say in 2007. One can be a compare kwa Japan Bible and say, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA never been made for the new patriotic party, no more. And he gave the reasons. At that time, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA was not known in the new patriotic party. They gave me a waiver to be a member of the new patriotic party. And what Tiasmana Kennedy can was we have Northerners who has also sacrificed for the new patriotic party, and it is time you have to reward them.
Yeah.
Sadiq Boniface, Haji Alima, I know your local government minister, and uncle for now you were uncle for who are not mere strong NPP people. Not from 2008 or since 1992, they become now actors of the new patriotic party ahead of any election that they go.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a me are not. Never say, yeah, me DMP party nachi. I've sacrificed, I've put in resources, I've labored for the party. Now say, do say, about you running mate. Now be a myself at an ass one farmer, me
yeah.
But if you listen to credit, I didn't know MPP funny and he had issues with it. Because there were another Northerners from here through MPP will be any more. Who is uncle for the bad? They are not going to be any cause for alarm.
And it was factual.
And it was factual. So why don't you mention their name? I want a man Kennedy on a doing TV. Or no. Or another Danko Kufado. And then neck in Yadi. Uti already Eddie Adoma Kubefia. Or say your jealousy and revisiting your hatred for BAWUMIA. Means a Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Or Tyro from Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Or say a jealousy Kwame Uchi
like say.
Yeah. And only a Tuesday, 18th of July 2023. Was say, and listen to this, where 15th of June 2023, you can boast of having all the money, but BAWUMIA has the vision. Was say, you can boast of having all the money, but BAWUMIA has the vision. Now, I don't know your campaign. They should tell me the vision of Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. I don't know your flag bearership reason. Can you compare quite a pound? Every constituency be Okoibiano, he was able to identify a solution for them. But what catch them? Oh, come me table. Was it Thomas Canero? And a woman will come and say about tomatoes factory about or Osaka Sakra of idea friend and say cashew. He talked about it. A table maintain band to Jabanche and a buyer, and it was his start factory crime, was his start factory or still factory this anomalina. And this is currently a compare quite a pound. Someone in the near bread person flag for the new patriotic party. He gave out his vision. Then about me, today. Tell me. BAWUMIA said nothing.
Nation Mutu.
And Uti already for say you can boast of having all the money. BAWUMIA has the vision. Where 15th of June 2023. Kennedy at Japan is a blackmailer. October 2nd, 2023. I'm telling you. Ono or say Kennedy at Japan or a blackmailer. Na Kennedy at Japan, that be idea about benefiting in his selfish interest. So when I say no man in Korea, he always fight against you and put you into problem. October 2nd, 2023. Tiwe. No panic Kennedy. Na kaba papa ni Kennedy pa no so be campaign. And can disown him as a father. Per this statement that Adoma Kubefi made, I'm going to read it to you. It will shock you. I will have a bow no. Or say, Kennedy at Japan needs prayers and needs to see a psychologist.
Adoma Kubefi.
Shaibu. Assembly American Biano, me say meka kona gogo. Nyamiada my mom for use Android phone, Apple phone, iPhones. They should go and read it. Adoma Kubefi. Or say Kennedy Japan yam paibo. O yam paibo. And so what Kennedy Japan say he has psychology. One way go psychologist.
Be na jumkan.
The Kennedy abundam. That's understanding. What abundam your bomb pie them out.
It MPP ni.
There be so abundam your bomb pie man.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you. Anyashe nipa 3 am so mo sa committee we so campaign team we It's not going to help any patriotic party. If they want to seek for reconciliation, if they don't want to seek for unity and breaking the eight, and yet too late. And yet they should offload them. If they mean serious business. Because you chop around and someone can't forget their compare quite upon one. It is extremely difficult for creditors to forgive.
Frank, maybe some question we say. MPP. Power now, or my main on per se, or more than NDC for an answer. But apart from the advisory committee, or my penny Kufona, the other one, who share campaign management? I see more. Because all the to Sabi Peter McMahon, or that's what Tia say, or Munya Mere, or share, because any power make my managing campaign ye. And I say, anybody who say party in co-position, Tino. They don't want to associate themselves with party co-position. You want position also because already I buy them. Another man 3 year position also on it. Kwa to man position also on it. I don't want to say party in air, by be air convenient and could be.
Say what would ye? Mammy, yeah. They will catch or say the NDC is a little bit slim.
Yeah,
ahead of the new patriotic party. Shaibu, once I'm okay, and can you pop back one combi yan a power campaign win? It's not even Canadian Japan.
Debbie.
Watch a jackal.
Yeah.
Unza. Nipa bakwa nkomi yan ye pa. Watch a jackal. But the problem is, watch a jackal feel peeved. Bitterness is in him, and he feels he has been betrayed by another Danko Ekufuado. And Obasan is one. Now no other two super delegates in UAN. If you listen to the tonation of his letter and the press release that he brought on board, or say they want to eschew the election to one particular person.
Yeah.
One particular person, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And the man pulling out, he said he knew that the establishment was fighting against him. And you know, I'm catch up no party headquarters. But I hope I can't say we pull out because when someone to ban farmer. And Shaibu, me if look at list about Bontina, baby Bakwas and Huni said me, I'm a little bit okay.
But
Ed and Butchie, Frederick Kowari.
No, any permanent Bawumia call contest. Me who be a woman.
And I make an
also free away.
Dabba
I Jogate
onim.
I didn't money.
Onim.
Can Japan
onim.
Alan Pateno. But also, Nisha no more 10. I Kofins are for Henry.
Kofia Preku.
Onim. Nabio, how and I said. Party no more than the party.
America said they are not ready to break the 8. Because in 1998, J. brought everybody on board. Even in 2007, whereby NPP was in power, TNE no more power. I don't know so much about breaking the 8. Now Kufuor be the president. Now you who say okay, there was unity. No, Alan flipped the picture. You saw what happened. So okay, Alan free see Numkeke. Whereby on the 13th of March, you're making sure that the campaign team about 23 members campaign team on the 17th of April. Alan Tene hono obian with the results the new patriotic party had. Jaibu, but no the other side no. And the member who the MPP they are not serious to break the 8. They are not serious for reconciliation. If J. Kufuor did it in 1998, bringing all aspirants together, J. 27 more positions. In 2008, you brought everybody on board. On April, your friend is saying, and Alan Ephraim, it affected the party. And you are talking about unity, unifier, reconciliation, pushing MPP, breaking the 8. Or more and more corporate yana obia krempoenyan. So all set up a committee and bring some on the committee. Why also? The only person with Magaso was Kwamna Japan. So Kwamna Japan so. Ono kwanso na se mi hu ni ye. Also onye straightforward. Honestly, you say for Nibia. Who tells more kafa Bawumia who can some more candy for Kufuor ho. So na ope flag bearer. Ene only Bawumia na triple mu ko na eba. Tell you, it's more kind. And if you look at out of 10 candidates and aspirants, now only one per Elkan one. If the delegates and answer candidates in the 10, now it's me back up and it's me the ben it tells you that unity now some is problematic. I'm telling you, Shaibu.
8 to 2.
I'm telling you. So the word MPP breaking the 8, the key actors to do the campaign. Oma buama pa na fa ne for their friend. Oma no mo copy November 4th. And now Adam call to be December. Events when he sees what baby super delegates ever two way. How many of them are part of the campaign team? Problematic. Nipa no talk to me. I'll bet me about about 37%. A lot of Ghanaians, a penny song, no man, no Nima Bow, na Ghana and make it 8. No, he is not part. One more conditionality statement. One fact. A man for my dinner time. I'm fanning Yashi. If you cross it, Papa Yam Piebo, just at the psychiatric hospital. Psychiatric, so they are but down for Mama Jimu Kaumo, and they are doing Mokono. He is part of the campaign team. Obi de sawa kumsi was what Bodam Chain Kennedy did the MP before them or parents has a Kennedy MP for almost 20 years or make any intellectual debate that only foolish comments in Kwano make on some bastard did declare their term. These are the people, they are going to be key actors of the new patriotic party campaign in election 2024. Shaibu, I repeat and I'll say again, the MPP, they are not serious, they are not ready for reconciliation, they are not ready for unity, and in breaking the 8 it's a difficult task for them, Shaibu.
Uncle Medase.
Must Medase.
Abusia for has a solid TV. You have essential.